so many. I mean, come on, Tactical. You know what time it is in the Fox Den, man. I can't. We would have to need a conversation manager in every stream. That's the only way. I can't even. I can only tell you like maybe the last thing we talked about. We talked about some math, and then I think now we're talking about lollies. Typical day in the Fox Den. Holy crap, man. Okay, well, apparently we've lost our SMG again. Let's eject. Okay, the weird thing is, where is it? Where is it? Ah. Apparently it's way out there, but I don't even see it in the game. So that's the part that I don't get. I don't see it in the game. Okay, also. Okay, I think that's a problem. Because if the hand is there, that's 50... 5,700, right? And that's only 5,763. So there's not that far off. In fact, they're really close now that I think about it. I don't know if is that accurate then? Because that's the unit direction. Huh. Tactical Cobalt is like, you know what? I don't want to know. Rest says, it's perfectly fine. She's mostly likely just 14 or something. Oh, that other is most likely around 300. Works just fine. Yeah, right. That's the problem though, Rhett. Like, for me, I don't know, man. For me, it's just an issue, man. Like I said, I'm fine if you're gonna use a lolly as a hero or villain or just a character, period, right? Fine, cool, fine. Like Little Queen Charlotte, pretty cool, right? None of her moves are questionable or anything like that. In fact, see, that's how she is, right? She's there doing her thing, right? She has a regular move, right? Bam, that's it, right? And then her S3, right? That's it. That's it, right? Bam, no problems at all, right? I have zero issue with that. Cool, right? For the sake of the argument, I'm going to play this animation. This is what I have an issue with, in my opinion. This is an issue for me. Right? That's okay. That's cool. Whatever. Right? So she has that. She does her thing. Then she has this one here. She does her thing. Right? Cool. Her S3, I kind of have an issue with, man, because she's... regardless of whether she's underage or she's supposed to be this 300-year-old thing, right? And in this case, she's not a vampire or anything like that. I think she's just a human. So, and I think she is underage. I think she's like 16 or 17 or something like that. I can't remember. Whatever number you attach to them, that's irrelevant when it comes to anime. It's how you present the character. The character is being presented as young, right? And that's an issue for me when you're doing something like this with the character, right? and obviously they know what they're doing, right? Like the whole swinging around, getting certain kind of glimpses of this and that, like that, in my opinion, unnecessary. Could you have shown that same skill in a different manner? I think you could have. Probably should have, in my opinion. Right? And I don't know. I just have an issue with that. I don't think that's something, in my opinion, that should be a thing. I just really don't. And trust me, in comparison to some things I've seen in anime, that's mild, right? That's like mild, right? Obviously, I can't play any of the anime stuff on stream, you know, but that's like mild, man. And like I said before, I just find that to be an issue, you know, because I feel like any way you slice it, right? In my opinion, I feel like, okay, cool. If the companies are doing it because they know there's a market for it, that's an issue, right? That's an issue, right? Like that's an issue, man. I feel like that's an issue. Like I feel like that's an issue, man. Like I really, really do. I really, really do, man. Because there's certain media that like I get you. I bet you if you broke the numbers down, the number of 17 plus adults or 17-year-old plus people, I'll say it like that, that consume anime. So we're talking 17 and up, right? Which would kind of, the reason why I said 17, because I feel like 17 is a good baseline number. So 17 and up, man, where you I can only feel like that number is pretty large, that say that they like lollies, right? Like being a very broad word, but like lollies, right? And I just, I don't know, man. I can't even put it into words how I view it. It's I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, Tactical Cold Monkey says seems legit. 300 definitely has some sort of back issue. Nekronis says, Miranda Lawson from Mass Effect. I don't even know who that is. I guarantee you, though, if I go ahead and copy that into Google, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be surprised. I feel like I'm not going to be surprised. So let's find out here. Wait, what? What, is she underage? Because she doesn't look it. So I don't know, Nekronis. That would be the first time I've ever seen something like that in reverse, where a character looks older than what they're supposed to be. Apiane. I'm assuming that's how I pronounce that. Oh. Holy smokes. What happened? Wait a minute. Wait. Huh? Oh, no, it's a joke. I know he's joking. Yeah, it's a joke. There's no cap there though, but it's a joke. Trust me. I for one don't condone that, because obviously I'm here talking about it now, right? I've pretty much danced around that word, but yeah, I'm here talking about that now. Yeah. But yeah, trust me, man. It's yeah. So basically, that's pretty much what I was dancing around. It's like someone somewhere found a way to legalize, not necessarily IRL, but at least legalize it in media form. And I kind of feel like that's an issue. I mean, obviously, people can have their different opinions, but that is my viewpoint on it, like my approach to it, right? I'm pretty sure I can scroll through here and either find characters that we can probably all agree might be borderline lollies or just outright lollies, man. Right? Like, I would probably agree that Montmorency maybe flying under the radar, right? And obviously, some of the artwork you have to kind of take into consideration, and I don't necessarily know the background of every single unit in the game. So obviously, it's just a lot. Well, not here. Her Lorena. That's not Lorena. All right. Some of them go into depth about their background. Some of them not necessarily though. Right. But yeah, man. I mean, and once again, this is mild compared to actual anime. It's like 10 times worse in anime. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I love anime, man. But just like with all things, man, there's issues with it. There really is issues with it, man. And I don't know. I feel like, just because you can make something into art doesn't necessarily mean you should. Like, I feel like we all can agree on that, right? You can make anything out of art. You can take a handful of shit, smear it across a canvas, and believe it or not, whether you agree with how you feel about it or if you like it or not is irrelevant. Point is, it's art, right? Just based on the definition of the word art, right? If it's something that invokes some kind of emotion, feeling, or reaction, that is art. So just by you not liking it, you have just deemed it to be art, right? So just because something can be made into art doesn't necessarily mean it should be, right? And so I kind of feel like sexualizing lollies is probably one of those things that shouldn't be made into art, man. You can make a lolly into art, but just not sexualizing it, man. I think that's where I draw the line at. So, and like I said, there's a lot of really cool anime out there with really good story premises and things like that I would never watch, unfortunately, man, because some of it kind of just sexualizes lollies, man, and like I said, I'm just not for that. Not for that. So, all right. With that being said, Rhett says to clarify, I'm against lollies in any form. You sound like a politician, Rhett. I want to be very clear. I am against lollies in any way, shape, or form from being sexualized in any manner at all, no matter if they're 18 or not. Let the record show, looking physically undeveloped doesn't change the fact that it is weird and should not be promoted. Retorana 2024. Thank you. Rhett went into full politician mode.